Gudevananda ji, Honorable Principal Dr. K. Setu Sankar, other the professors, Swamijis, and dear young boys. So I was wondering, I'm really thankful to my brother who almost forced me to come over here. I planned to visit these states. I started from Bangalore, then to Hyderabad, then Tirupati Devasthanam Darshan, and then touching the Madras, I was thinking to reach Calcutta, Belur Math. Then he said, since you are coming over here, you must give a talk before our students. And you are coming from Chicago. You must come to our students. I agreed. And of course, a little adjustment is necessary, but today evening I will reach back. But I was wondering, this is the city, this Madras city, which recognized Swami Vivekananda. When he was unknown, when he was young, when he was a wandering monk, when nobody knew him, a few young men of Madras, yesterday I was going, they showed me Alasinga Perumal, his house in a narrow lane. He used to live over there, very traditional atmosphere. They recognized Vivekananda. They understood that fire is burning into that young man. The Madras recognized Vivekananda, and they came to know about the Chicago Parliament of Religion that was published in Hindu, the newspaper published from here in Madras. And then Swamiji decided to go to Chicago. Again, Chicago is a city which gave the opportunity to this young Swami to manifest over there. So that these two great cities, Madras and Chicago, and Swami Vivekananda in between as a bridge. What they recognized, these young men, they were educated. This Alasinga Perumal and other group, you know, most of you have read the biography. What they recognized in Swami Vivekananda, the original Hinduism. Madras is a traditional Hindus. They recognized that this young Swami who speaks fluently English, in those days, Swami speaking English was a taboo. No one spoke in that way, only Sanskrit. But Swami Vivekananda knew Sanskrit, also English. And these young people of Madras, they recognized original Hinduism. And what is that original Hinduism? Hinduism that knows about the self, the Brahman, the Vishnu, the all-pervading consciousness. That Hinduism which says, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole universe is my relatives, Kutumba. That Hinduism which says that you are the source of all strength. Kim rodasi sake tui sarva shakti. Why you are crying, my son? Why you are crying, my friend? You are the strength. And that is pure Vedanta. And the Vedanta that was abstract Vedanta, the Vedanta that said that this whole world, this universe is nothing but Maya, it's true. But to whom? Now a person who is having diabetics, he will be afraid to go to the sweet shop, confectionery shop. But a young man, why he will not go and eat sweets? He doesn't bother about, hey, don't eat sweets because in future it will be, you may develop diabetes. Who cares about that? When the diabetic will come, then we'll see. So like that, those who understand this world, for them the world is Maya. That should not be. Vivekananda understood that. So practical Vedanta. And in the practical Vedanta, he said, It is self-confidence. Atma Vishwas, self-confidence. And again, he was quoting this. You must develop the self confidence. You can do. If somebody can do somewhere else, I too can do. Why not? Handful of Britishers who were ruling us over here, and we could not do anything because they were having the self confidence. We were not. And we were subjugated for such a long time, and we were constantly thinking, and they were pouring in our mind, injecting in our blood, everything that is foreign is good. And we started thinking everything foreign is good. You know, there's a funny story sometimes I say. Then one lady was having trouble in the eye. Her husband took her to an eye doctor, and the doctor said, "Oh, no problem. Only a foreign particle fell in the eye. I will remove it." The moment he said foreign particle, lady said, "Oh my God, foreign particle in my eye, and you fool, you like to remove it? Let it be there. Foreign particle so costly." Now, about like this, the foreign particle, foreign thing, we are mesmerized with that. But we have so many things. A so wonderful life. How the whole society that was disciplined, like you, is very rare, you know. The students sitting like this is very rare. I am connected with Chicago University. It's so difficult to find the students sitting like this. And even if they come, they will come with the Coke in their hand. They'll be sitting like this, sitting like that. No respect, but they listen. And few of them coming, few of them going out. But your discipline, once the seniors said, you are sitting over here quietly. So many, nearly 300 to 400 students may be over here. Sit, no chatting, no nothing. Quietly you are sitting. This is the strength. This is the discipline. This is the dedication. And you must understand the strength within you. And you can change the whole world. And that is exactly what Swami Vivekananda said. This time, the center of the whole universe is India. That was Vivekananda's word. Evar Kendra Bharat Barsha. This time the center should be India. And he said India is going to conquer the whole world. But not with the power of sword and fire, but with the power of spirit, but with the power of knowledge. And that we are truly going to do. Friends, you'll be very happy. When Vivekananda went to America, 1893, there was not a single Indian. Forget about Hindu. No Indian, only Vivekananda. Then some of his direct disciples and his brother disciples and some of his disciples, they went slowly. Few only Indians were there. And then slowly, India got freedom in 1947. Then afterwards, it was a turmoil, what to do, what not to do. In 1960, a group of 12,000 engineers, they went to America. American government wanted them. So they collected from India. That was the first batch of Indian, 12,000. Then slowly they started building up, developing. 1980, the software came. And obviously, India bloomed from 1980. Our young boys, they started earning 25,000, 50,000 as a monthly salary. Our fathers, they used to earn only 2,000, 3,000. Suddenly, thousands and thousands of rupees. Everything started changing. And all software engineers started going over America. And the students also started going to the universities. In every university now, if you go, you will find minimum 5 to 10 Indian professors in every university. Without Indian professors, without Indian students, there is no university in America. No university. So that is the reason the India is approaching over there, but not with the guns, not with the sword, but intellectuals. When Swami Vivekananda went to America, we cannot think of any the Indian temples. Your professor mentioned very correctly, 1894, Swami Vivekananda started one society, Vedanta Society in New York. 1894. Will you believe now in 2020 in whole of America more than 200 big temples are there. Huge temples all over America. And you will never find a city where is no Hindu temple. You will never find city where is no Hindu restaurants and the Indian restaurants. All these dosa, Italy, everywhere, wherever you go, everywhere. This is the Indian influence reaching out, but very humble, very quiet, very gentle, and very intellectual. So these are the wonderful qualities of the Indians that those people they like. We have to learn a more from them. And chaotic things are going on in our society. Somehow, our students are forced to enter into politics and social problems. You are not supposed to. Please don't do that. Never ever. This is the life to learn. This is the life to concentrate. Brahmacharya means concentration. Brahmacharya means learning period. And then have the fun, joy, play with the friends. This is the life to build yourself. And once you build yourself, you are happy not only to yourself, but to the society. That is exactly what Swamiji wanted. And great faith on the young minds, young brains. Have great faith. Never ever jealousy. Suppose your friend is very good in mathematics. Let him be good in mathematics. Suppose you cannot be successful in that way in education. Don't bother. You must be a good something in something. Maybe you are a very good cook. Maybe you are a very good something. Something you must be. Have confidence on that. I can do this. That is exactly Swami Vivekananda said. A cobbler can mend a shoe, which king cannot do. But a king can rule a country, cobbler cannot do. Each is great in his own place. Each is great in his own place. Never ever think that I have to be humble like this, or I do not know anything, so they are so good. You know, when we were children, one of our friends, he came running back from the other side of the road, and all the cars were moving. Why you came like this? He said, see, an European is coming, and in that footpath, except me, there is no one. He would have come and asked me in English. That would have been very insulting if we could not answer. So I came running back. Don't bother about that. Language is nothing. You can learn language whenever you like. Have that confidence. If the two things you can learn, English and Hindi, anywhere in the world, you are accepted. You can express yourself. You will get the confidence. You can express your ideas, so the English is necessary. Develop the confidence, friends. Develop the confidence. The songs that you were singing, I can tell you, is a very high quality. Very high quality. The beautifully, the music and the song, and congratulations to your teachers. They have taught you in this way. I came to know from the Swami that you have the facility up to PhD over here in all, in commerce, in science and arts. The great opportunity. Concentrate and study. And do you know, Swami Vivekananda, whom you love, had great faith on the youth of the Madras. That he was telling this is the people who can really change the whole society. No narrowness, no sectarian thing. In olden days, they used to say the casteism. The casteism is a great thing in our society. But why the casteism? Who did it? God Himself. In the Bhagavad Gita, very clearly it says, Maya Chatur Varnam Maya Srishtam Guna Karma Vibhagashaha. This second line we must remember. Chatur Varnam, four Varna, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra, Maya Srishtam by the Krishna Himself. But on the basis of Guna and Karma, His quality and the capacity to work, not by birth. Janmanat jayate Sudra Samskara Dija Uchyate Vedadhyasi Bhaved Vipra Brahma Jnanasi Brahmana. The who is a Brahmana? The who has realized the Brahman. And which is Brahman? All pervading consciousness. And if you are a Brahmana, how can you say, don't touch me, don't touch me? No, that is wrong. That is very wrong. And this thing is very strong. So we have to understand it. Not that we have to go and break it immediately. Slowly we have to change. We have to evolve. And we have to go and embrace. Whoever, whatever they are doing are really good. One lady, she used to come to Chicago Center to clean our bathrooms and other places. They never differentiate. Never. See the Brahmachari Brian, whenever necessary, he will go and clean the rooms, guest rooms, and the bathrooms, and cooking, everything they're doing. There's no difference at all. That lady, she'll be driving her car, she used to come and clean, and in exchange, I used to give some money. That's a per hour $15 like that. And then after that, she will come and sit by my side and take food, taking coffee. No difference. Can you imagine here? And one lady came, she is a doctor by profession. Her husband is a huge built gentleman with all over the tattoos. The lady is a doctor. Her husband is a truck driver. And without hesitation, the lady told, I am by profession is a medical practitioner and this is my husband. And he said, I drive trucks, big trucks. Can you imagine? Here we will be so shy. Oh, truck driver, how can you introduce? Why not? I am not a thief. I am earning my money. I am not begging. Why not? So, these are the things we have to learn. We have to break all those things. Only appreciation anywhere, anyone successful. If you can cook, you can earn a lot of money. If you can do something, you can, even the gardening, there's a great demand. So don't be disheartened. Your friend is a doctor and you are a gardener. Be proud that I can do this. My friend cannot. And what he is doing, I cannot. But I am great in it. That is Swami Vivekananda's teaching. Never ever lose heart. Never ever think that you are nobody. This is practical Vedanta. Thank you, friends. Thank you for listening. But I want to see every one of you successful. And when I mean success, not only in education, I pray that everyone, and this is a very good college, in many places, the people will come and say, we are the ex-students of this college. We feel proud, the Madras Vivekananda College. So there, like that you should be. At the same time, wherever you are, be successful, be happy, be contented, and this human life, which is really, really precious. This human life that we have got, really precious. Your parents, they are supporting you. Your society supporting you. Can you imagine? Even if you come to America, you will find the homeless people, human being living in that street, and so cold. Constantly, they don't beg like this. They'll be writing a small paper and they will show, please help me. The people they help, why should you beg? Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna told, never ever stretch your hand like this. The moment you are stretching your hand, you are losing your self confidence. You are losing your self respect. Don't do that. If possible, do like this: give, give, never take, never beg. So that should be the idea. I am thankful the Swami invited me. I am thankful that you have listened so quietly, and I'll be really grateful to God if I see all of you successful, healthy, happy, and making our next generation very progressful, prosperous. Thank you very much. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.